Alrighty, everybody. I hope you all are having a wonderful Wednesday. It's your boy Jerm, and you are tuned into Connect Aesthetic. Today, this week's review, we're going to be touching on an artist that comes from my hometown, comes from that windy city of Chicago. I, of course, am talking about Chicago artist Herbo. Now, very recently, he came out with the album Lil Herb. This album is Herbo going back to his roots. This is him pretty much. Anybody that's been following the Herbo story knows he started out as Lil Herb. He started out really kind of Essence block, whatever. Nigga just has been repping his block and his hood this entire time, his whole career. And this album, in a lot of ways, was him just going back and just, yeah, he's sort of rehashing, telling the whole story, but he's coming at it from a more different perspective, from an older, more mature side. This was him just, sort of trying to, in my opinion, touch back on that, sort of, get his fans to really touch back in by reminding them, yo, I'm still Lil Herb, I'm not just this new guy. But we'll get to my review and all that and more. I just felt like I wanted to review this one this week because, as y'all know, I love my city. I love all of my Chicago artists and everything, so it's always going to be some people that I love to fucking listen to their shit and tell y'all how I feel. But also, I have a big, we'll touch on all that and more. I just want to give y'all a why, I guess. And I need to have this thing out because, I don't want to just give y'all 5 minutes and strictly talking about. But without further ado, I just wanted to give y'all that little intro, give y'all a quick little chance to get yourself situated because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. and the ladies, it's Connect Aesthetic time, and I'm ready to tell y'all about this new album and why you should listen to it, or maybe not. After a word from our little sponsors, our advert, we're going to be right back to it, and I'll be telling y'all all about Lil Herb by Herb. So any long-term listeners of the channel are going to know about me that one thing that I hold dear and that I just find to be very important is family. It's crucial. It is one thing that you may not be able to choose it, but you've got to cherish it. And so it brings me great joy to tell you all about a family business that is run by none other than my big brother and my role model. It is a business that he has decided to run in honor of our late mother, my mom, Rachel. She had a banger recipe for some caramel cakes and caramel desserts, and he's taken that recipe, and ever since she passed, he has just taken her dreams and her legacy, and he is using that all, and he is just putting them into these cakes, into these brownies. I'm showing you all of them right here. They're delicious. They're amazing. If you're in the Pacific Northwest, you are well within reaching distance of these. So I'm imploring everybody to just go to this website that I got up here on this screen right now. I want you to go over there. I want you to go make the best decision of your day. Order yourself a damn cake. But other than that, I just want to make sure I shared this business and just shared it with y'all because it's special to me, it's important, and I'm not trying to implore anybody to grab it if you're somebody that loves me or has support for me. But if you want to have some good shit, because trust me, he's going to ship it to you even if you're far away. You are well within your right to treat yourself to some good caramel desserts. So once again, website is on the screen. Mama Rose Caramel. It is a family business run by my brother, and it is something that it is a lot of love, passion, and hard work goes into this. So trust me, if you want to have something good in your life, go and check out Mama Rose Caramel. Okay, so the first thing I can say about this album when we really get into it, this nigga Herbo can rap. Like right off the bat, the intro is hard. One thing that I've always fucked with Herbo for, this is literally the main reason why the nigga blew up out of Chicago. He is one of the best just spitters that Chicago's ever produced. And I say that just, it's got a rich history. It's a lot of niggas that you got to give a lot of good credit to. Do or Die, Twista, Ye, Common, so many. But this nigga Herbo he deserves that. He deserves the accolade to be up there on that Mount Rushmore because he really is that good. And this starts to get into the problem with it is that I want to say, aside from this song, the intro, maybe one song in the middle, maybe one or two songs in the middle, and then that last song went legit, I really don't feel like there were a lot of songs on here that gave me that old Lil Herb's feel. Like and I was talking to my homie about this. When I went into this album, I'm going into this shit thinking this is gonna be soulful beats. This is gonna be that old Lil Herb sound that she was fucking with. Yeah, you knew, like when he rapped on this hard shit, he rapped on this hard shit. I love Designer off Welcome to Phasal Land, so I know that he wasn't always just rapping on those type of beats. But I was expecting more of that. I don't know. I guess vintage is the best way to put it. Vintage retro Lil Herb sound, and you just didn't get it. aside from a couple of those tracks, it's literally, this just sounds like Herbo. And anybody that's like been a fan of this nigga for long enough, I think you'll know that there's a difference. There's a difference in the way, in the cadence and everything. And since we're on it, really, aside from the beats that were soulful, the ones that weren't were just trash. And that was most of the album. Like Every Night, the intro, Win Again, Give It All, and Went Legit were the only ones I could think of off the top of my head that really gave me that old soulful feel and were actually good. Herbo's never been necessarily the best at picking beats, at like sort of figuring out a sound that works, but it just feels like on this album, he really just, there was just too many times where the beat would be starting and the song would be going on, and it would just be like, he's rapping well, and he raps well for most of it. There are some parts on the album, I'll admit, where he does sort of just get with the lazy flow, and it just gets a little like, all right, this is just like, what are you doing? But it was just too many times on this album where I would hear the beat going and I would just like want to turn. And I'm not the type of person that ever, like, if I'm ever getting an urge to skip a song on an album, that's a bad sign. And I had that just urge multiple times on this because I just couldn't get past them. One other thing that I would like to talk about, that I will say, the features didn't do it for me either. Like the Jeremiah and Anderson .Paak features, they weren't it. They just weren't good. Like the Wyclef Jean song, it's different. It's the type of song that you would never expect Herbo to be on. Like a couple years ago, if you would told me you could make that type of music, I'd be like, huh? But really, that's the only like song that goes outside his comfort zone where I feel like he was able to actually succeed like that part. And I mean, if I have to give this an overall grade, if I really have to like break it down and give it a review and just tell y'all where I would place it, I'm gonna honestly have to give this one like, not, I really want to say 7 and be generous, but I can't. I have to give this like a 6 because it's not just complete ass, but it's really not even the type of, it's like, and I'm the type of nigga to where I can put an album on and I can just have it play all the way through. And if I can do that, I can at least give you a 7. This one I can't. There's just a lot of different songs on here that I didn't find myself want to listen to at that moment. And this just ain't his best work. I think that Herbo he's been dropping an album literally every single year since 2020. And I think that this goes into, this might just get away from just this album, but just about rappers in general. Sometimes there are rappers who don't know how to necessarily take time off or go away to make us miss you. And this album, I think, is just a prime example of that right now. I reviewed his last album, Swerve, that came out. Thought that was decent. I thought that was fine enough. Even then, I knew Swerve wasn't his best work. I knew that was not the best album that Herbo had ever made, and yet I still found myself wanting to go back and listen to that instead of this. So that pretty much says it all about the project. It's not a case of the guy being a bad rapper or him just sort of not being technically sound. It's just, there's just a lot of other work that goes into a song that just, I feel like he's failing at right now. He needs to maybe go live and experience some other shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, as crazy as it sounds, like just being somebody who like has listened to drill so much, I get tired. Like, I don't know how niggas don't get tired of hearing these niggas talk about this same type of shit all the fucking time. It's sort of like tiring to hear Herbo talk about the same beefs and all this other shit, and it feels like, yeah, I hear there's an occasional bars about, or a song where he's really like, sounds like he's like got something to say, or he's talking about growth, and then he just like circles it back where he's still dissing these same niggas. Like, bro, you are all the way out in Cali. You shouldn't even be worried about niggas from Black Mile or whatever hood he's beefing with. So, and that's again, that nigga has lost so many people to this shit, so I really can't necessarily blame him for that, but just as a listener. So that's really all I got to say about the album. It's a 6. It's definitely not an album that I would say, if you are a fan of Herbo, you're not missing out on anything by not listening to this album. Point blank. It's not bad, but this nigga has definitely released better, and I think that he can definitely do better. So without all that being said, I just think now it's time to maybe, not drop a new song for maybe a year. Just go experience life some more. Go keep doing what you're doing and just continue to be successful. But this album wasn't it. But that's all I have to say about this one. That has been my review for Lil Herb, Herbo's latest album. Like I repeated again, I'm going to give this one a 6. Wasn't the worst album I've ever heard, but definitely was not the best. I want to say thank you again to anybody that has been listening, following, checking me out. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe on whatever platform that you're listening to me in on. And other than that, just continue to be good people. Continue to tell your friends and family that you love them. Just keep on doing your damn thing, because matters. The world loves you. I love you. God loves you. This has been Kinetic Aesthetic. I am your boy Jerm. I'm out.